karaoke, play some rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Oh my God! Rock and roll.
Hey guys, Trevor here. Today I'm bringing you a tutorial on a plugin called Thrausi. It's a plugin made by Nitro Man, so here's his website. I'll put a link in the description for you guys so you can have the plugin. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make an introduction, kind of like this. So that's our introduction that we're going to be making today. So we'll head over to Cinema 4D. First of all, make a motext. Change the text to whatever you want it to be, so your YouTube name, something. Change the font. I'm just going to use Ethercentric because I find a lot of people use Ethercentric on YouTube. If I can find it, yeah, there. It's just a commonly used text. So change your depth to whatever you want it to be, and add your colors. I've already got some preset colors made by Acres. Check him out. Go to his channel, Acres. Download his packs. Good GFX artist. He does some good tutorials. So first of all, we're going to add the colors, add our text. We'll go to our plugins, Thrausi. Right, select the text first, select your text layer. Go to plugins, Thrausi. Change your pieces to whatever you want it to be, so I'm just going to change mine to 20. Let Cinema 4D and Thrausi do its thing. What it's doing now is just breaking up the text and adding keyframes for the crumble of the text. 80%, yes. Alright, it's done. I usually just grab all the text, press Alt-G to put them all in one layer. And what's going to happen now, if you press play, the text will just fall, because there's nothing, it's not colliding with anything. So we're going to create a floor. Make the floor a rigid body, so go simulation, dynamics, create rigid body. And what that will do is the text will crumble onto the floor, as you can see. We want it to explode, so what we're going to do is rearrange the floor, create a sphere, place the sphere wherever you want on your text, rearrange the size. You can have as many spheres as you want. The more spheres, the bigger the explosion, or the bigger the sphere, the bigger the explosion. We're just going to have one sphere for the moment. We're going to create the sphere, simulation, dynamics, create a rigid body. This will make the sphere collide with the text, and we see if we press play, the ball is still there. So we're going to click these two circles here, right under view, double click them both so they're red, so it will not be able to see in the render or in the Cinema 4D. If we click play, this is what it looks like so far. See how it explodes from the middle? You can have it so press Control, click and drag as many times as you want. I'm just going to create 3. And you can place it on either side of the text. So what will happen is it'll all explode at the same time, and it'll zoom out. But what we want to do is just make it explode. So what we're going to do is see how it plays, and you want it to pause here so you can rotate around it, stuff like that, as we saw in the first intro video that I showed you. We'll go edit, project settings, dynamics. On frame 1 we will press on timescale. Right next to timescale there will be a little circle. We'll press control click so it goes red. Change it to the frame you want, so I'm just going to say frame 12. Yep, frame 12. And we'll change that to 0. So now what we get is play and pause. But if we want it to play again, we'll go to the frame that we want it to play on, press Control click on the circle again, skip forward a few frames, or the next frame, whichever you prefer, and we will change that back to 100. So Control click, and what we should have now is we'll play, pause, and then play again. You can go further and add camera movements, so when it explodes you can make it rotate around the text, do whatever it wants, stuff like that. Zoom in, zoom out, add camera movement, but that's all I'm going to be showing you today. Hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Rate, comment and subscribe. The links are in the description. Thanks for watching, guys.